the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals are in last place. The Colts are still in the hunt for the division. They are second place in the AFC South, looking to claim that first place slot here. Colts are 7-5 as my cat feeder goes off in the background. We're just going to power right through it. The Colts are 7-5, but they only have a 4-point differential if you add together their points scored versus their points against this season. And I think that's just a factor of Minshew just being clutch, as he is basically playing like the 15th or 16th best quarterback in the league. So he could be a legitimate starter in this league going forward. Testament to way that new coaching staff has operated there for the Colts in Indianapolis. It is a rather close spread. The Bengals are 1-point underdogs at home. I am entirely laying off of this game. Money line is even according to this site. So you can't even talk yourself into, a Bengals or a Colts money line situation. James, is that a coin that we're seeing here, James?
Well, it might be a coin. An oversized coin from Amazon that I purchased just for the gimmick. You're welcome.
What are we? Do we have a gimmick coming?
No, not for this game, but you did mention a coin flip, so I had to bring it out. It'll be brought out later, don't worry, for an official bet. Theoretically, if I could have teased two other teams past 0, I would also tease the Bengals in an 8-point teaser that might be available on some online websites. That's all.
Sure. Okay. Thank you, James. Mr. Ryan, what do you think?
I would lean to Jake Browning automatic and the Bengals. He actually looks really good as that game went on. Like he actually looked like another person that could maybe, if given a couple more starts, may work his way into some teams that maybe doesn't have the draft capital to move up. Say, hey, we'll give you a shot, kid.
Yeah,
he looked pretty solid, and he did look great running the ball. When he did that run, like it looked like he was an old man that just kind of like for the first few steps couldn't get it going. Then finally, near the end of the sidelines, he looked like Wile E. Coyote chasing the Roadrunner with his legs, like he had to wind up. But I believe the Bengals will win this game. I think the Colts are just not prepared for this.
Okay, so that is a recommendation for the Bengals from Ryan. Mr. Most Days Off, Miles, what do you think?
Completely opposite take from Ryan. I think the Colts are going to run over the Bengals, easily cover a 1 point. I'm not going no-brainer on this one because Ryan's points are valid that the backup quarterback for Joe Burrow looked better than I expected him to. But that also happens sometimes for a game. And I don't know that one game is enough to make me a believer, especially with the way Gardner Minshew has been connecting with Michael Pittman Jr. just on automatic. I mean, I think that those two could theoretically beat that Bengals team right now.
Alec Pierce got involved too. And people forget Alec Pierce is like 22 and a half years old. So he could come on here, and Minshew kind of said, we got to get this guy involved. And look what they did. Got him over 100 yards for the first time this season. So he's got a chemistry with a lot of guys on that team. And for that reason, kind of the Colts trajectory and Gardner Minshew's trajectory, along with the Bengals, like I don't want to bet against Jake Browning because I did see what I saw. I guess if I had to lean anywhere, I'd lean towards the Colts actually, just because I want to bet against that overreaction from the Bengals performance this weekend. But that's my only thought on the game.